With you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Entering play call screen.
The Ducks will put total under to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arizona State's offense will take the first swing of the game. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw in the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double coverage, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
And now on second down for this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Nickel, option 3 from option double mug. There are 4 categories.
They'll run this play from the pistol.
Cover 1 hole is selected.
He'll do it himself.
Hold it. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Coach suggestions.
The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Oregon's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28.
And this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. Looks like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They'll try it on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
There are 14 categories. You have 11 options.
The Ducks looking to convert on 4th down.
Yes.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Great move there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going. And the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
Complete downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and
inside
goal.
zone. There are 10
The Ducks are
categories.
on the
You
move.
have 19 options.
How about the mix of
Each
play
listing
calls
is
on this
selected.
drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown,
Entering
Ducks!
play call, coach
They'll try to
suggestions.
tack
There are
one
8
more on their
categories.
score.
You have 15 options.
This running back was not going to be
selected.
denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole
Entering
for
play
this running
call,
back, and he was
special
able to take
teams. You
advantage.
have 5 options.
About to kick
If
it away
Buffalo
after
is
scoring the
selected.
touchdown.
7, Arizona State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come
Entering
out
play.
to the 25-yard line.
There are 2 option is
Arizona
2 to 3
State is going back on
Option is
offense, and they come out looking
formation,
for a
double
spark.
mug,
The last time we saw this
double
offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get
Entering
some
play
first downs,
call
get some
over.
positive
There
momentum.
are 4 categories.
Last
You have
incompletion
33
leaves them still
options.
sitting at their own
Overscored, Ravens
25
selected.
with 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got room at the 35. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand, running with power.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up play action? Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Cover 3 was Mabel is selected.
To the ground with the back. And they try to run inside, and there is
Entering play
nowhere
call
to go.
over.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Overstorm Davis selected.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Sun Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Caught close to the marker. It's Gage.
Entering play
And
call,
they will
coach
score.
suggestions. There are 6
Touchdown, Sun
categories.
Devils.
What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Celtic kicking away.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to the ground with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Inside zone
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Ducks want to move quickly. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The
Entering
officials
play
offer the
call
deal, and the
with
coach
pass,
accepts
play,
it. They will
clock,
take the penalty.
Coach formation. There are 5 shallow cross.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got him, and nobody's close.
Entering play.
Well, you get the completion, and now it's decision time for the head coach, right? This is a massive one, too. 4th and short on your own end of the field. What do you do?
They'll try to pick up the first. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires.
Spread. There are 2 categories.
Final play of the quarter coming.
HB stretch is selected.
They're going to ride this running back. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged out, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
Extract flood, option, scat, there are 5 categories, spacing, stick, option, scat, there are 5, slant, there are 5, mesh.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's going to pass on second down. They're trying to get to it. And the heat gets home. They knock it down back at the 45. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field. Somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. You got to start fast in Big 12 play.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking for space, it's Rich. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this down early. You don't want to give them the lead, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
You know, you start day 1 of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, not pretty, but in the end, they're effective and they get you that new set of downs.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Leaves it with the back.
keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can give this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. And the Ducks are stopped, but not before getting the first down. In plus territory, not really much of a decision to make there. They had to go for it, and it paid off.
Yeah, they know points are going to be at a premium in this game, so they're going for it here, no doubt. Nice job picking up the first, and now putting a lot of pressure on this.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn it.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up with a good spot.
Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Inside zone, there are 10
the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
HB Sting is selected.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end of the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks and move, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Got it in the middle. It's Gentry. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Favorites, field goal 20. Coach suggests whips. White cross post.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Paul, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Coach suggestions.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And say what? You keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be dragged down.
Entering play call formation, there are 6 categories. There are
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Colin. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Dennis. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Entering play
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his back in the middle. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it.
And the ball's loose. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
Entering
fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about it as a defensive player. But man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Entering play call, Ohio. There are 5 categories.
One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's looking to pass. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Kush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Sun Devils will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find space and put his team in much better field position. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
On the ground, it's Rich. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to cover.
And the ball swept out. He picks it up, still on his feet. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Mesh, there are 14 categories.
Second down coming up.
Options. Mesh HB corner is selected.
He's looking to throw. Uncorks it. On target to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, go into halftime, make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second.
Entering play call.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the single back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner will be brought down.
Entering extra flood.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Getting some heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
7 options. Quick slot out is selected. Empty NHB cross. Quick slot out.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking left. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Ducks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Arizona State! And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders.
Inside zone, there are 10 categories, 19 options. HB Sting is selected.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
HB Sting is selected.
On the run, it's Lewis. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Zone, there are 10
this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical, and if they give up another run right there for a first down, someone's going to have to step up and make it.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running back searching for a hole. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
Inside zone.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Right back to the well. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football and imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
If this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6, down at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The Ducks get enough for the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Motion from the offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 40. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Quick strike complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. At the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires left. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offensive momentum. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a pretty
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd down, going up top. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they got it on the 46. The Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Cover 3 matches selected.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Any chance to make this happen, we had to score. There's a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catches of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. He's going up top here late in the game. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass and 1 second remains. One more play to pad the stats.
TD Blitz 0 is selected.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're bringing heat. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 entering overview screen. Recruiting. Schedule visit. TM friend visits scheduled. Add action plus. Overview. Recruiting. Schedule visit. Overview. Recruiting. TM the player. Overview. Recruiting. Send the house. Overview. Add prospect. Recruiting. Scouting 40%. Overview. Recruiting. The clutch. TM player. Hard sell. The clutch, add action plus, TM the player. Schedule visit. Top classes. Recruiting board. Overview. Recruiting. Scholarship offered. Overview. Recruiting. Schedule. Add action. TM the contact friends and family. TM the player. Yes. Entering profile screen. Top stories is yes. Entering home screen dynasty is selected.